This is where it usually starts. A vision of paradise, the kind that smoothens the lines on your face and softens the edges of your feet. The kind that cajoles you into laughter. It awakens something inside you, igniting a spark of curiosity and making you feel more alive. It reminds you that you only live once, that you don't need to look far for adventure. And in Negros Oriental, life is good. This is where you can have it all. Situated in the middle of the Philippine archipelago, about 500 miles south of Manila, is an island shaped like a boot. It is surrounded by water. The Visayan Sea in the north, the Guimaras Strait in the northwest, while the Tanyon Strait binds the east, and the Sulu and Mindanao Seas cover the south. Negros Oriental is strategically located in the center, whereby we are just an hour's flight away from Manila, 25 minutes flight from Cebu, an hour and a half fast craft ride to Bohol, and 45 minutes to Siquijor, while 4 hours slow boat via Dapitan to Dipolog, and a smooth 5-hour land trip to Bacolod. Prior to Spanish colonization, the island's natives referred to it as Buglas, which was the predominant vegetation. When the early Spaniard explorers discovered its shores and its sunburnt inhabitants, the island has since been referred to as Negros. The island is divided into Occidental and Oriental, with a mountainous border between the two. The province of Negros Oriental sits on the southeastern part of the island, where the sun rises and covers the largest land area in central Visayas. Lush forests and coastal islands make up the 6 cities and 19 municipalities of Negros Oriental. At the heart of it all is its capital, Dumaguete City. Commonly reckoned as a showcase for Negros Oriental, Dumaguete is more than just a nexus for travelers to jump off and connect to neighboring islands. It is alive, it is pulsating, it is thriving. Officially inaugurated as a city in 1948, Dumaguete has been at the center of all economic, commercial, cultural, and academic activity in the island for over half a century. Its iconic seafront boulevard was built in 1916 and named after the country's national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, who is noted to have enjoyed frequent long walks. Today, it is a thriving promenade, alive and bustling with activity from sunrise to dusk. This laid-back university town is indeed a welcoming hub for travelers, lined from end to end with hotels, restaurants, and assorted watering holes, some of which have been around for so long they have been part and parcel of Dumaguete's history. Towering over the boulevard is one of the oldest hotels in the city. Bethel Guest House is known for its no-frills interiors and comfortably straightforward amenities, making it one of the earliest business hotels and a favorite among the transient travelers that visit Dumaguete for business, meetings, academic conferences, and workshops. Guests can take a leisurely walk along the boulevard stretch and hop into one of the cafes or bars nearby. Those looking for more cozy accommodations have a large variety of options in the city. Tucked in the corner, just a few blocks away from the boulevard, guests can easily walk or take a tricycle ride to any of the hot spots and still look forward to a quiet, restful sleep away from all the bustling activity. Like clockwork, merchants along the boulevard arrange and rearrange themselves in the same orderly fashion every day. The sunlight softens and air cools. The colorful umbrellas assemble, one after the other, And soon, wafts of deep fried batter fill the air. People flock to this place, looking to satisfy a craving for more than just food. Like all rituals, it is cultural, it is regular, it is consistent. It signifies the end of another day, a culmination of the daily grind, and the start of the more convivial, restful part of the day. The clock is ticking and the night is young. Hungry for more? Feast on the freshest crab, lobsters, and fish, cooked according to traditional family recipes that have withstood the test of time and the appetites of many generations past. Grab an ice-cold beer and step outside to enjoy the cool sea breeze, or join the party right next door at Hayahay Bar and shake your tail feathers to classic reggae beats. And if all that dancing and grooving burned off some calories and got you hungry again, just hop into Taco Surf and go all out and sample the richly diverse menu. These dishes can go a long way, whether it's night or day, or a midnight snack. Another Asian fusion restaurant that offers a cozy, intimate dining experience to match its sumptuous cuisine is Cree Restaurant. This is where you sit back, bask in the comfortably smooth ambiance, and soak in the pleasure of taste and conversation at your table. Now, what would a trip to Dumaguete be like without a bite of Silvanas? Since 1977, people have been flocking to this quaint little corner shop to indulge in these creamy, buttery cakes. You are welcome to sit down and enjoy a slice of this delectable dessert with a cup of fresh brewed coffee, or share this box of goodness with family and friends. This is, after all, the sweet life. Some travelers still prefer to enjoy this coastal city with a bit more space and privacy. If the thought of trekking mountains, rappelling down a hole and into a cave to check out rock formations, or zipping over a canopy 100 meters above ground sounds more fun to you, then it's time to head over to Mabinay. Mabinay is an interior highland town, some 87 kilometers northwest of Dumaguete City. Home to 400 caves, nature enthusiasts and spelunkers from all over the world travel to this little town just to explore its land cavities and what lies beneath the world below, earning the title Cave Town of Negros Oriental.
Sa nakikita natin, so sa tip niya, may tumutulo talaga, di ba?
Okay.
So meaning still in the growing process yung mga formation dito.
Oh, wow.
So yan yung active. Itong cave na to na-discover siya 1989. Before that time, nandito na to. 1 inch of that formation is equivalent to 10 years. Kung ganyan kalaki, so siguro mga millions of years na yan, if not thousands.
After all the hiking and exploring below ground, nothing sounds more inviting and refreshing than cooling off at the Mabinay Springs. Calm, serene, peaceful, relaxing. Nothing but the whispers coming from the gentle ripples across the lake. Hidden within the mountains of Sibulan, the Twin Lakes Natural Park offers a peaceful water sanctuary and an invitation to commune with nature. Just outside the park's visitors area rests this quiet stream-fed pond framed by overgrown trees. Formed during the Pleistocene period and through years of rain and stream deposits, these craters make up the Balinsasayao Lake, visible from the winding roads leading up to the park with a surface area of 76 hectares. Danao Lake, the smaller one of the two lakes, measuring to 840 meters above sea level and a surface area that is half of Balinsasayao. The crater lakes are surrounded by walls of lush forests that are home to over 180 species and wild ferns, most of which are endemic, as well as the variety of wildlife dwelling within the rich flora. Whoever said water sports and relaxation couldn't go well together?
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Kiara.
So what are we going to be doing today?
SUP, stand-up paddle boarding. We're gonna try paddling to the other side so we can trek to the other lake.
So you'll be paddling on these boards with just one paddle?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Or is it difficult? Because I've never tried this before.
It's fairly easy to learn. We'll start with just kneeling down and paddling, just here near the shore. Just get your balance, and once you get your balance, try to stand up and then paddle both sides. It's a relatively new sport in the Philippines, but it's one of the growing sports in the whole world. In Negros Oriental, we've been trying to encourage more paddlers. A lot of them rent the boards for beach SUP or island SUP. So now we're trying the lake SUP, which hopefully will get more people to see the beautiful Balinsasayao Twin Lakes.
All that standing up, paddleboarding across the lake, was certainly calming, even meditative, not to mention an efficient, full-body workout, and surely can work up an appetite. Soothe those tired muscles and reward yourself with a hearty meal and this majestic view. Relax and satisfy your appetite with their menu of traditional family recipes. Itching for an adventure now? The kind that makes your heart race, your belly flop, the kind that reminds you that nature and life out in the wild is anything but boring. Within the forest highlands of Valencia, one can choose their own adventure in an assortment of activities at the Tejero Island Resort. Come over and book a visit with your family and friends. Plunge into the swimming pool and have some fun under the sun. Or have some fun on their zipline faster than you can say zipline. Or hop on an ATV and go on a ride through Valencia's mountainous terrain. Head over to Forest Camp, a mountain resort with an all-natural river-fed pool, hanging bridges, and campsite for those looking to commune closer to nature. Not too far from the forest campgrounds is the Red River Valley, where a unique waterscape named after the red rocks and boulders flow through. Clouds of sulfur fumes and white steam make up the sulfur vent and the Red Rock Hot Springs. Guests make a pit stop to this area, mainly for the health benefits of the sulfur steam and the mineral composites in the rocks and soils. Just 45 kilometers north of Dumaguete City, a place where wild dolphins swim and frolic in the open waters of the Tañon Strait, is the city of Bais. Named after the freshwater eels that once thrived in its waters, this city was also the site of the first sugar mill of the tabacalera in the country. At daybreak, local residents and guests alike make their way to the base for the cruise that goes through the Tañon Strait, for the chance of spotting wild whales and dolphins cavorting in the open waters. The tour concludes a stopover on a 7-kilometer strip of white sand in the middle of North Bais Bay, located in the municipality of Manhuyod. This white sandbar holds cabana-style cottages on timber stilts with fully functional amenities, toilets and showers, and kitchens for guests to enjoy their stay with utmost comfort and privacy. Whether you want to swim in the pristine waters or frolic on the powdery soft shores, experience the privacy and serenity of basking on a white sandbar surrounded, but enjoy it while it lasts, as the strip of white sand disappears in high tide. Nestled between the towering Mount Talinis and the crystal waters of Bohol Sea, Darwin offers a range of activities to satisfy the adventure seeker, the fearless water divers, and the burnt-out city slickers. Various resorts and accommodations suit varying needs, from the adventurous backpackers to the comfort-seeking luxury traveler. Atmosphere resorts offer high-end comfort and privacy with a year-long vibe of tropical island summer. Couples can choose a cozy cottage, while larger groups may opt for full-service apartment-style cabanas. After a full day of island hopping, diving, and water adventures, soothe your senses and whet your appetite with an intimate dinner in Blue Restaurant. People often recommend saving the best for last. If you're in Darwin, and if you haven't already made it your primary destination, then you must not miss Apo Island. There is so much more to Apo Island than the welcoming shores of its white stone beach, the cozy comfort that will cajole you to linger a bit longer until you find yourself wishing to never leave this tiny island.
Apo Island is very unique. It's unique because it's a community-based marine protected area. This means that before Silliman University came in here to establish a marine protected area, they educated the community to understand the importance of having a marine protected area. The marine protected area is there to increase the fish catch. There's one specific area, no fishing at all, that's the marine sanctuary, but all around the locals can fish as long as it's done in a sustainable and non-destructive manner. With everyone on the island buying into this idea, now they're the guardians of the whole place. Every person, every child, everyone is looking out for it. Anyone comes in and fishes, they'll say no, they'll protect it. No need for guards anymore. So this is the blueprint for all the marine protected areas all around the Visayas. Another special feature here is, one, coral cover is amazing, okay? Now, another one is, here it's one of the few places where you have marine sea turtles that are used to people. There's an area here, it's right in front of the community, right in front of the town. You can see these turtles grazing on the seagrass. In most other places, you try to approach a turtle, or if once they see you, they leave. Here, they'll just go along with their business. So you can come right up to them and observe what they're doing.
The beauty of this island lies deep beneath its shoreline and crystal waters. Residents from the coastal community look out for their other neighbors that reside in the marine habitats offshore. While guests may enjoy the rare experience of swimming in open water with wild turtle species such as the green sea turtle and the hawkbill, the island stewards make sure that these marine residents are protected by keeping a watchful eye and a few reminders to never touch or feed the turtles. Even the most strong-willed adventurers get tired and need some R&R every once in a while. And the lure of a relaxing nest never fails to invite tired and sunburnt island hoppers to Salaya's cozy beach house. Meaning to be free, Salaya is a luxury dive resort that offers modern comfort fused with island charm. Dine in the private comforts of your own apartment or indulge your palates and give a feast for your senses in the resort restaurant. Sample a variety of dishes that use only local produce and support local producers and farmers. From farm to table, the menu offers a contemporary fusion of European, Asian, and Filipino classic dishes. The restaurant also provides an exhibit site for local artists and artisans to showcase local talent and craftsmanship. There is always that one place that seems to have it all: the tropical climate, the lush rainforests, the oceanic views, framed by seashores that never fail to stir a sense of wanderlust. Where the party is more of a lifestyle, where the thrill of adventure beckons from one corner and relaxation awaits in the other. Negros Oriental is, indeed, the kind that most people in the world only dream about, and the few lucky ones can call home.